Hi, guys. We're coming with another episode of Florida Lifestyle Podcast. And today we're with an awesome couple from Florida, go by the name of Mike and Rachel. And they are Florida lifestylers, and they're here to tell us about their journey today and how they got into the lifestyle and much more. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling, doing a adulting thing, you know what I'm saying? Me and the wife running around with the kids all day. We got a big family, so it's a handful at times, but it's a good handful, you know?
Normal life stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us a little about you guys. How did you guys meet? When did you enter the lifestyle and so on and so on?
So we've been together 7 years, married 5. Originally, I'm from Virginia. She's been here a long, long time. So, um, really, we got into the lifestyle about, I
Well,
guess.
first, how we met.
Yeah, go
So
Yeah.
he just jumps right in. So we're both in recovery, which means we're clean and sober. We don't do nothing, no mind, mood altering, nothing, no weed, no mushrooms, no nothing.
Okay.
And so we have a big convention that we do in Florida for the whole like area or whatever. And we happen to meet each other. We seen each other there for the first time because I was
Okay.
dancing and he was dancing, and that's how we seen each other. And then we met shortly after that, and that's how we got together at a dance.
That is nice. The groove brought y'all together.
That's it. That's one of our favorite things to do is dance.
Yes.
We love to go dancing.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my wife, we entered the lifestyle in like 2012. We've been together since high school, sweethearts.
Oh,
So we entered the lifestyle that way when we was like in our mid 20s, just a little transition thing that I thought would be helpful for our relationship. Yeah. So we've been in it like 13 years now.
wow.
Okay.
We've been
Yeah.
in what
Almost 3 years.
almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, what
And then we
made
had
y'all
our
guys
next-
convert? What made y'all guys convert? Now, was you pre-lifestyle or were you in non-monogamous relationships before this, or how did this come about to make you guys want to express your love in a more open way?
No, so believe it or not, um, we had actually been going through a rough patch, right? And we split up for a little bit. And, it's just normal life stuff. Bills and home and sex and just normal life stuff, right? And so we decided to
Yeah,
take a little break from each other. And, and we communicated about a lot of stuff, right? And so, uh, that open line of communication, we felt, I guess, safer at that point, right? Where we got to talk about the sex stuff, right? And I've always been intrigued. I knew what the lifestyle was, but I've always been intrigued uh, about certain aspects of it, right? Like seeing my partner with someone else, but I never had the courage or I was always scared to say something, so I just, kept it to myself. So while we were split, uh, we had these conversations, and she was a little open-minded to see what was what and try
some parts. I was
some parts.
apprehensive
Yeah,
about a lot of it. I was very apprehensive about a lot of it. But I was
okay.
open minded to at least like, okay, let's just see what some of it looks like. Like when we first
right.
started, he wasn't allowed to touch another woman at all. That was
Yeah,
not
I remember those
that was not
days.
an option. That was not on the table and the cards, nothing. That was not gonna be a thing. And I was
Yeah,
adamant. Now it's like one of the hottest things in the whole world.
right, right. Yeah, I remember those days, man, when you first got into it. Because there's so much that goes on through your mind at that time, right? Yeah, it's like you don't know if you're sure about the situation, but also you don't want it to be taken advantage of while you're expressing the
Yeah.
situation.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's good that you guys found a way to open up your love like that, you know? So are you guys like a full swap couple or what are you guys?
Yeah, so we're a full swap couple. We tend to focus a little more on like the stag vixen lifestyle part of
Yeah,
it. Uh,
yeah.
We
That's
don't
my
deliver.
lifestyle.
yeah, for me or for both of us, we really don't. It's not that I really want to sleep with other people. I just, my kink comes from seeing her, right? That fancy word compersion is where it is for me.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I think I'll let her speak for herself, but I think for her as well.
Yeah.
It's the hottest and happiest and heaviest thing there is.
right,
I'm, yeah,
Yeah, because that's the cool part is like I don't desire to sleep with someone else. He's my person. He's
right.
all of the things that I want. He's got all the things. And so, but turning him on and adding to it is just kind of adds it. Like he's my cupcake, and the other person or whatever we're doing is the little cherry on top of the cupcake.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
I definitely understand that.
And
Yeah,
I
I
don't ever look
definitely
at a dude and
understand.
desire like I just can't for me. I can't. That's just not how my brain works. If
Right,
that makes sense.
right. I was speaking to somebody the other day. They was more in a vanilla life, but I still speak to them about my lifestyle. And I was like, even though I'm in a lifestyle, we still don't just like even though I like other women, I don't just go and just jump out here first trying to get with other women all the
no,
time and shit. Like,
Right.
that is not my motive. My motive is to just have the group sets if I could do it with my partner. You want a partner. My thing is me personally is I want a partner that I could do all the cool stuff with.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
No matter what it is. If you want to get freaky, we do the freaky stuff. You want to do the fun stuff, vanilla, whatever. But I want to have that partner in crime to do all that stuff with it, not to
Yes.
hide, not to hide. And if my wife do want to have interest in someone, I do want her to be able to tell me and feel comfortable to be able to tell me, say, yo, I like such and such, and I seen somebody I was attractive and all the other good things that come with that. So you're right. It's not like we're so desperate to jump onto
correct.
somebody else because we a
Right.
lot of us are in primary situations, you know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, a lot of us in our culture, we are in primary situations. And with us being in primary situations, we have no choice but to focus on that. That's where the
Yeah,
bills come and the life and your everyday,
Yes.
you know,
100%.
your pop, all kinds of stuff.
And that's the thing. I
Yeah,
think that's one of the most important parts for us is we go through spurts with this, It's like if we're not really connected, her and I, then finding outside sources is not much fun. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
we when we're like this, and everything is just flowing, it's so much better, so much hotter, so much more fun.
Right.
Uh, You know, we don't have a lot of hangups, so it's just
Yeah, y'all
it's,
guys are a beautiful couple.
yeah,
Yeah, we do.
uh,
He said we're in recovery. We have
yeah,
some.
yeah. This
Yeah,
is true.
yeah, it happens. People
But
got
Mhm.
that's a you know
things
what?
that
That's a
come up.
whole nother avenue in this because
Okay.
there's not we don't meet a whole lot of people that are clean and sober, right?
Right,
So
right, right.
navigating the clubs and the resorts and the house
Parties at our
parties
house.
and the house parties that we
I,
have.
sorry to interrupt, but I like what you guys are preaching on that. Because even though, all right, I smoke marijuana,
Mhm.
but I still I don't condone it. Now that
Right.
I get older,
Yeah,
really, because I look at it like I just have a habitual nature now because I'm
Right.
older. So I don't really like. It's not like, oh, I'm cool like it was when you're young.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's habit. But
Right.
I like how you guys are promoting that because when I go to resorts, I'm not a big drinker anyways. But when I go to
Right.
resorts and I go and be around more lifestyle people, I don't really have the urge to smoke weed.
Right.
I really don't. And it's just because I like the vibe. And I don't believe in having to enhance your mind to do these things.
Right. I think if you
Have
want to do it,
mind
you're going to do it. You
altering.
don't have to be impaired to do it.
Right. And then
Hmm.
that makes other complications and situations down the line, just in case
Yes.
somebody reflect on their life.
Yeah.
you know? So it's like I, I it's really touching that you guys are promoting that because I really stand for that, even though I'm practicing it and I ain't get to where I want to be yet. But I like that because I always like I used to make posts all the time on Facebook on me and my wife old page. And I used to always say like you don't have to get drunk, to have sex. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to be
Right.
intoxicated or
Right.
under the
Now it's a
influence.
little harder for me to start being all flirty because I don't have that liquid, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it takes once I'm not generally an initiator because it's a little harder for me because of that, I think. But
I
once
understand.
somebody initiates, it's on. That's all I need
Yeah,
is the and I'm good.
I understand. My wife is that way too. She give me
Mhm.
people we played with a billion times, and the guys that come through, and I'm like, "Why you acting so shy? Like
Yeah, you would
you guys,
never
like he done did everything to you."
I
in
understand.
any of our regular vanilla friends or recovery friends, if you ask them if they thought she was shy, they would probably laugh you out of the house, because she is not. But it is. It's a whole different kind of dynamic, which is kind of sexy in itself. You know what I'm saying? I like
Yeah.
to see her get uh, a little riled up and reserved a little bit, and then you know once it's on, it's on.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
Everyone knows we're swingers. So it's not like we have this life and that life, and these people don't know this. Like people in recovery don't know we're swingers. People in the swinging life know that we're like in recovery. Everybody knows all the things. Like we talk about recovery in the swinger life, we talk about swinging in the recovery life. So
Oh,
everything is out in the open, which gives us, there's so many people that in the rooms that now come to us and talk to us about different sex stuff that they have going on or curiosity like about what this looks like and how we started, and it's kind of cool. And then people in the lifestyle have reached out to us and talked about how to get clean and how like what that looks like and wanting to get sober and kind of that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
that is very cool
Hmm.
because you guys are living in y'all truth,
Yeah.
and man, that's the purest form anybody could be. And I'll give you applause on that. Big ups on that. You guys are awesome. I can't wait till we meet you guys. Now you guys are in the Tampa Bay area, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tampa Bay, Florida, for all you Florida lifestylers who want to connect with them. They are located in Tampa Bay, Florida. Now, do you guys go to like resorts or anything? And if so, what do you recommend for people who's visiting?
Oh yeah. So we live close to Eyes Wide Shut, which is over here in Tampa, right? Um, our favorite place is Secrets.
Of course.
That's
Of course.
yeah. That's like the frat house of the swinging world. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So yeah, we venture out. We love Secrets. We go to Caliente quite a bit.
This isn't really our jam.
Yeah, not our favorite, but we also haven't been there on the first weekend when they're a little more swinger friendly.
Yeah.
But uh, our normal go to on a regular basis is Caliente. Um,
Okay.
Mhm.
yeah,
We like eyes for the dungeon. We also do a lot of BDSM stuff.
yeah.
And we're a switch when it comes to the BDSM stuff, also. So I'm the
Okay.
Dom. So he's the Dom in every part of our life and everything work, life, home, all the things. But when it
Okay.
comes to BDSM stuff, then he is. Then I'm
Okay.
the Dom and he is a submissive when we do that, which is cool. And he's
Okay.
completely straight. So there's no pegging or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
just straight, just the sensory play. We have to tell people because when people think the opposite, that's the first thing they ask. And
Yeah.
that's not our
Yeah.
dynamic at
Yeah.
all. I'm
Yeah. They
bisexual, he's
do. And
straight.
you have to make it clarified because people minds wander,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know?
Yeah, and to
And
to each their
and
own, but
we just
there
got the
is
out
a
man, we said that at the same time, brother.
100%.
Literally,
But
like
there's a
it's nothing
stigma.
wrong
There's a
with what you
stigma
like.
that goes. Yeah, there's a stigma that goes with a male being submissive, right? And a lot of people, I think, or that we've come across, have either assumed that I'm either bisexual or just whatever the case may be, and that's
Right.
not it at all. And I don't, we don't down anybody for that
It's just
by
not
any
your thing.
means. It's just not our thing. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's a different part of the dynamic that you don't see a lot. So. Yeah, we enjoy it. I enjoy it. I like all the whippings and the beatings and all that good.
I like taking out my frustration.
Yeah, it's about whatever fits your niche, whatever you,
Yeah.
because that's what the
Yes.
lifestyle is about, being open sexually, being accepted for your sexuality,
Yes.
you know,
And that's
with
something we didn't realize when we started, the freedom that comes with all the
Uh,
things. And there's no box or cookie cutter. And you can explore all the different things that you want. And it doesn't have to look
Right.
like yours or somebody else's. It's our own thing, which is cool.
right. I seen when I'm being at Secrets too, which is a great place. I only went like 2, 3 times, but we went over a course of a weekend.
Right.
So I seen some situations that I wasn't used to, but it opened my mind to really realize this is the lifestyle, and it comes in so many different packages. It's not just the package I see,
Right.
or the package that we all see with just couple swap and all that. Like people have all kind of different kinks and niches, you know,
Yeah,
and
100%.
they come to places like Secrets and Caliente and these places to be accepted and not be stereotyped.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's the case a man want to get pegged. He comes there
Right.
because he don't want nobody to be stereotyped.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a place of comfort, and that's why I like the lifestyle because I, I'm like a nympho, so I like orgies. I'm a group dude, so I'm group and hot.
Us too. Orgies is and that's our main goal when we have so we have house parties and
Yeah,
that we do a whole group chat and not willing to put this in your mouth of every guy in here, not the guys, but the girls. And if the guys aren't willing to do whatever with all the girls, then don't come because that is
yeah,
the end
yeah.
goal. We have this whole room that's all for an orgy.
Connecting together,
Yes. Everything
right?
together. We don't do separate play except he.
So that's what I say. So we started exploring into a little bit of the hot wife dynamic, but it's just got this one single dude. So we like the single guys, right?
Yeah, we do too, because that's part of group.
Yeah,
It's and they're
yeah.
easy
So
access. Big ups to our single guys.
Yes.
Well, we've got one that we've become pretty good friends with, right? And I trust him, and he makes her feel safe and all of
Right.
that. So I let them. I let myself, right, be okay with them like playing in another room while I'm on the other side of the house. So
Right, right.
it's a slow process for me, but um, I think
You
that's what
built a
makes it so.
relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it so much fun, right? Instead of jumping in head first in the middle of
Hmm.
trying to do everything at one time.
Hmm.
Taking it a little step at a time gives us something else to look forward to.
So we did a hot
Hmm.
wife thing. Not me being the hot wife. We had a hot wife come because the single girls, that's not our jam. They all seem to be a little batshit. Um, we haven't
Yeah,
had
I
any luck
noticed.
with them.
Sorry, ladies. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, but yeah.
We just haven't. So we like the hot wife. So so we had a hot wife come normally. Like when I leave the room, everything stops. That's just how it goes. So like the slowly progressing things, like I went to the bathroom and let them continue to do their thing until I came out. But that baby steps. I don't need to jump right in and see if I'm
Right.
comfortable. It's all in the pace that we want to do it. You know what I mean? And that's cool that nobody forces us. He's never asked for anything. Nothing. Nothing.
Hmm.
And he's gotten all the things, but he's
Hmm.
never asked for any of it.
And what I was telling people that the other day, which line of what you say a lot go with consent.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, we are very consensual in this lifestyle. It's not just like you said, jump head first and just oh man, we just gonna
Yeah.
know baby steps. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta be like, yo, are you okay? Or have you before you even meet up? Have you guys experienced this? What are you into? That's the most common question. What are you
Yes.
open to? You know, so everybody could be on the same page and walking in everybody's same pace of speed.
Yes.
It's not a forceful community. It's not, you know, you gotta give it to us.
Correct.
Yeah.
Look, our
you know?
motto is we are here. Excuse my language. whatever, but we are here to fuck and have fun. And that's what it's about
Exactly.
for us, right? We don't need all the
Exactly.
crazy drama. We want everybody to be fun and happy and catch an orgasm and all of the good things. That's just what it's about. It's just about having fun
And we communicate, him and I communicate before, in the middle, and after about all the things. And then the next day we communicate again to find out, is there anything after we've kind of sat with stuff and like, is there anything that you like, didn't like, want to do again? You know what I mean? We communicate
Well,
so much, which
that
makes
is
it
good.
really good.
Yeah, that is very important.
Yes.
That makes you guys strong. You can see the unity between you guys. And this is a great example to show the world. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Within this taboo lifestyle that we live. Because I see a lot of couples that could, in my opinion, I think they could thrive if they try this lifestyle, but I don't bring it up to them or nothing or force it. But I see the dynamics on
Yeah.
how easier my life. I still have my challenges, but they're not the challenges that vanilla things go through. You know,
Yes.
sometimes an orgy take the stress away.
Yes.
Y'all have so much adulting
Once
going
they're
on, and it
started, before I'm cleaning, I'm getting everything together, that's stressful. But once it's here and
yeah,
it's happening, that's not stressful.
right, right. That's what I'm saying. It's like when you
Yes.
go through a long work week and you guys need some time out. That is a great time out with each other,
Yes.
yeah.
and it keeps the connection. It don't like some people think it breaks the barrier between relationships, and in my opinion, if it
It's
does
the
break the
opposite.
barrier, yeah, if it does break it, it
It was
kind
already
of
broken.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting to. Like it must was already
If
somewhere pieces was missing. you
Right.
know,
if
but
anything, I would say that being a part of the lifestyle has actually made our private marriage so much stronger because the little stuff that we can talk about when it comes to like lifestyle stuff, right? Makes it so much easier to talk about the big stuff, at home. And when we are struggling, because we're normal too, we're normal fucking people. We have our own
yeah,
struggles, you know
yeah.
kids and bills and work and business and all of that and just all of that stuff. So uh we just it's just made things 10 times better. uh and it's so much easier to talk to her about or talk to each other about whatever it is, right? And it doesn't matter what it is. I don't have those fears anymore like I did in the very beginning. uh, so yeah.
This is an awesome story. I love it. Now, before we get up out of here, I want to ask you guys one last question.
Too.
When you hear Florida lifestyler, what does that means to you, or what comes to your head? Same thing.
For me,
Totally
freedom.
different.
That's what I was gonna say. Freedom.
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 Free-
Freedom.
I'm free to be me, whatever that looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like that.
The
That's what we
freedom to
got
be
this right here.
authentically who we are, no matter
Because
what.
I created the group for everybody that you represent it on the one unit under the
Right.
sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I want everybody who has this to represent it if they want to represent it proudly,
Yeah.
to represent it proudly. Because I understand that we have people in high positions that do need to be discreet. But it is good that it's getting more accepted amongst people. I really love the lifestyle. I really do. I got it tattooed and everything.
I have
It's like,
secrets
Yeah.
tattooed on my butt.
Oh,
yeah,
Mhm. So I went to the
you
gynecologist
know,
with my daughter, and the gynecologist asked on their questionnaire now is, "Are you a swinger?"
really.
Yes, and my daughter's like, "I'm not, but she is." And so the doctor and I sat and talked, and she's like, "Those are the cleanest people that I have that come into my office because they're getting tested every 3 months. They make sure everything's on point." It's like a whole, it's like a whole thing. I'm like, "It's something you ask everybody," and she's like, "Yeah, it's now on their questionnaires." Hmm.
Right, right. Because
Yeah,
we do watch, we are very cautious because we're so active.
yeah, 100%.
Right. So, like, even if we do play with somebody unprotected or something, this is a very thought out process and and probably tested, or you probably known this person forever. We had discussions. It's not. This is not like people think in their mind, in their
No, it's not.
fantasy mind. Like this
Everything,
is a
everybody gets a
real
free for
life
all,
we
and
live.
it's not.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
we
how
live a real
hard
life.
it is.
Like we want to
You
last
know how
forever
hard.
in this.
Right?
Say that again.
No, I say we want to last forever in this. So you know,
Yeah.
But everybody thinks it's so easy to just show up at a club and everybody gets laid. That's not how this works. It's a lot of work.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's about being respectful, you
Hmm.
know, and having great communication and understanding just the whole lifestyle. And for
Yeah.
people who don't know this, just ask people, reach out. If you want to reach out to Mike and Rachel,
Yeah.
reach out to
Absolutely.
anybody, you know, just reach out. I'm gonna drop a link in the description below so you guys could connect with them with the link that they provide for you guys to reach out. And yeah, you guys can connect with them too and talk to them about questions that you may have or just meet and greets. Sometimes we do meet, people like to meet and greet and meet new
We
people.
like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very friendly people in this lifestyle. We have a kayak event coming up too, so we hope that you guys can make it. If you can't, we understand because we kind of like bust it out when our kids are in school. So
Yeah.
it's like children in school, let's go. We go kayaking on a regular, but I was like, let's bring some
You
lifestyle
know,
friends.
you see her face? That is the quickest way to get her to lose her panties is to take her kayak.
I love kayaking.
Yeah. My wife does too. She's the one that put me on it. And she put me on it like 2 years ago, man. I've been addicted. It's
Mhm.
so
He's tall, so
powerful.
he doesn't have a kayak that it always hurts him because he's so tall. So we
I
have to
definitely
find different
understand.
kayaks.
But
You
we do
probably got
love
to
the
do the
swing.
standard.
Yes, we love the springs. They're my favorite.
Oh, that's awesome. So if you ever come up this way to northern Hernando County, let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Well, I'm glad you guys reached out, and I'm so grateful you guys are participating in the podcast. Check out the links below, everybody, to reach out to Mike and Rachel. This couple is super awesome, and yeah, you'll see more of them because me and my wife will definitely meet them.
Yeah,
Sorry, my
definitely.
wife been. I always gotta apologize to people about my wife, but it's life. She's private. She got our work schedules are so different. That's why I started the page separately because it's like she's a mom, and we got
Right.
3 children. So it's like she does her mom thing till it's time to be the cat at night.
Right. It's not balanced.
But when she comes out, y'all seen her you got her on SDC, you can see her.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. We've been together 20 years, man. God bless us. Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
God bless you guys, man. I'm glad to talk to you guys. And
Thank you.
I'll reach out more.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having us.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye.